we were doing this yesterday, and now it's a reality, right? We're feeling it, and so just be mindful of the people around you.
So the pastor came and had the conversation about what had happened and the fact that outside of the location of the police department right now, there are protesters who are throwing bottles at the door and also shouting for justice. And a lot of young people, Alita showed us a video, we see a lot of young people there. Clearly my initial reaction is that we have to go there. But the reality is that we have a mission that we must complete. We are, obviously hoping and praying for them that violence is not the answer that they resort to in order to get justice, because it certainly will not work. But we understand the frustration. We want to just pray for them, and we're putting out a statement that basically says we stand in solidarity with the community, and that as we walk through Baltimore today, as God would have it, this man passed away, which basically his name is Freddie Gray, which pretty much gives us, draws a direct line from why we march, why we're doing this. So if anybody is questioning why we're in this effort, if anybody is walking saying, why did I come out? We came out and we walked all of these miles and will continue to walk for Freddie Gray and people like them. Yet another hashtag of someone in our 30 days. Third one since we've been out.
Thaddeus from Carol. So just since you guys been out, just this past 6 days, we're already talking about 3 people in just 6 days. So you have to understand that the magnitude. This is a disease. It's an epidemic. We're not marching for those past. There are going to be more ahead. And just 3, in the time that your feet have been hitting the ground, 3 have been killed at the hands of police. Freddie Gray was killed in the police custody. So he wasn't dead. They didn't shoot him outside. They killed him in police custody, put him in a coma, and he just died this morning. So this is why he marched. This is why we march. This is why we gotta get
We also want to be mindful of the way in which we're marching through these cities. I think initially we talked about shutting it down, but in honor of him, I also think that we need to bring some of our spirit into the community, singing some songs. I know, sister, you have a beautiful voice, and if you could just lead us in song and prayer, that would be, I think that's the way in which we should walk in these cities.
Right? And we want to encourage people to march with us today. We've been told that there are people already at the location where we are set to begin this morning to march with us. So we want to encourage folks as we see them on the street. When we're engaging people, as angry as we may be, we need to know that we're not just activists, we're organizers and we're leaders. So there's a certain tone that we need to have with folks, that we bring them into a safe space so that they can become a part of a movement that is greater than any one individual or even any one case. Because as Linda said, Freddie Gray is just one of 3 people. And last night we saw a family stand before us, so many of them come before us, people who are hurting because their family members not only have their lives been lost, but the system does not support giving them any justice and any reconciliation for the loss of their loved ones. So that's what we have to do, carry out our mission, be as we have been, still have love, still smile at our people. Just because someone is angry does not mean that they don't need a warm smile. We're not here to incite anything. People are already on the verge, so we want to bring them back into a space of coming together, collective unity, and purpose. So let's do our jobs, because that's what we do. And let's go out here and be the leaders of this city today. There is no mistake that we were supposed to be here at this time, in this space, for this purpose. This is why we march. Summer is now. This is our now time, and we got to go out and be